Oh my gosh. No way. Is that Bling Chikun? This is insane. I'm gonna have to lock in real crazy for this one. This is actually like blowing my mind. All right. We're gonna approach this because that's good direction with this stone. It looks like our opponent is cooperating. I think that extension's a little bit too far. Bling Chikun probably shouldn't have done that. Let's just go high here. Now he should approach this, but he's deciding not to. I normally attach here whenever there's this 3-3, because then I can make a group that's like as far away as possible. I don't think what he did is like correct. What if I descend? There's a number of things I could do here. I guess I'm just worried like if I go like this, then he's gonna pincer me. So that's not that nice. If I go up, I think going up might actually be the right thing to do. Um, if I go up twice, then he hanes. Let's do this. It might be bad. Okay, he's like going super low here. I'm gonna say I'm not even scared of him pincering me because I can like leverage these low stones, I think, to come across. So let's just get a nice enclosure to go with this. I could have placed this like one higher, but I do got to be careful though because Bling Chikun is here. So we got all right. So he's allowing me to make the base, I suppose. Which I might as well just take him up on that offer, honestly. So he does also get to approach my 3-3, but we're not like scared of that or anything. Let's go high because we can like make actually make points that way because all of his low stones. And I also think that like legitimately the reason why he's playing so low is because he figured that I was going to play very territorially. Um, I'm going to Knights move, so I have the potential of like pressing this down and making more influence. So I could jump into the middle of that, but I think there's probably better things to do. Like I can play over here. Although this is gonna pressure this. Like if he goes underneath, then I don't really have a base anymore. So it is kind of a nice attack that he's getting on this. But again, I can pressure this here. It's kind of all these low stones are just so funny to me. I can play here too. Um, get a Panuki out of that probably. This also does kind of ruin like me getting the wall here from pressing this. Well, I could just kick, right? If I kick, I'm gonna kick this, and then I'm gonna get what I deserve over here. All right, that's odd. Okay. Um, Just thinking what the best way to. All I really want to do is just build a wall here so that he can't really mess with this. I also kind of want to do this attachment. He has a nice base, but I figure he won't want me to Hane this. And then how many points is that actually making for him? It doesn't seem like a lot. This is also a big move, but I don't want him to threaten this too much. So if I go like this, he might, like, what if he pushes and cuts it? But if I go here, this also has an open skirt to it. But I can still get influence this way and attack whatever he does. I think I'm just gonna do this. Like I don't know. It doesn't seem too bad. It makes this like a lot healthier. Um, right. This allows me to kind of solve my open skirt problem. If I go like this, you'll probably want to do a two space extension, and then I can like kick it. Um, you could try to like go lower, but then maybe I get to go over top, and then he's like on the first line. So I'll just do this. I'll kick it. Doesn't seem too bad. Because he should go up here. And then this is like slightly inefficient, I guess. Okay. So I guess his plan is he's just gonna he just gets these solid points here. And then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna disrupt you, which is fine. Although I don't know that the disparity of points here is like that gonna be that severe. Just thinking about what to do here. Well, I don't want him to have such an easy time, so I'll go here. So he can't really easily get a base here. He can like attach. Yeah, so he's gonna go for the second line territory, I guess. Interesting. If I go like this, he's going to go here, but then I get to Hane that. And if I go over top, he gets in a little bit. Because I'm thinking if I go over top here, I go boom, he goes there, I go there, he goes there, I go here. It's not necessarily great because then he still gets to get through, but if I can completely enclose him, then that's pretty ideal. So I'm just trying to figure out a way if I can accomplish that or not. Because otherwise I'll just block here. And then he has like maybe one eye that way, but giving him first line territory and then like threatening this entire thing and then attacking this. Let's just initiate this way because I don't think that this is going to be like bad because he'll have first line territory here. Who would have thought I would run into a player that's even more territorial than I am? I figured we get to this point, and then I guess he goes here, like duh. So maybe this isn't great. I still get an attack here and then some profit. Hmm. This might turn into an attack too. Yeah, I still think he only gets one eye here. Like if I block, I could go like this, but that he's gonna get more into here. So this looks like it might be a little bit better than yeah. So now he's trying to get out, and I might want to harass this severely. But first, we can have this run out and then run them both this way. Seems fine. Let's do that. Okay. This is starting to look like it's also going to be a one-eyed group here. Let's not let him get that Atari. And then I'll descend here. He's playing pretty sturdy. Well, no, we're gonna get the. I guess it still looks like one eye. Let's go here. This can falsify this eye here. I could go here, and then he has one eye, and then he's running. So I guess I am getting what I want. Is there a better way to do that? If I go here, he's gonna want to prevent the connection. I'm gonna lose some points over here though. So I might as well just do it this way. Because now if I play there, I can for sure get rid of the other eye. So now he has to run. And this looks like a pretty decent shape point for me because he's going to want to connect there. I want these to like be forced towards each other, you know, but seems pretty challenging to accomplish that. I'm also not getting a lot of profit out of this attack. So it's more of like an attack going into another attack, which isn't like crazy. But I wonder if this will get involved, you know. Right now he has no eyes. So that's really important to think about. Maybe I should mess around over here first. I think I kind of like that idea because then I'll have a better chance at killing this. And this has one eye and this has no eyes. So um, working off of this would be a lot better than working off of this one to attack this one. My attack is going to be better if I start with this and then go for this one. But I don't see how like that's going to turn into points for me in the end unless I kill. But let me check the score. Okay, white is 10 points ahead on score. Hmm. All right, what's the best way to come over here and mess with this? Could go here. They probably Hane this, and then I could go here, and then they would go here. I could cut, and then I'd have a group over here. We'd fight it out, and that might turn into profits. So let's try that. Because right, this doesn't have two eyes because they can go here, and then I take away that eye. But yeah, I actually learned this cutting point thing from a shape book. Okay, it took me a while to figure out if that would be working out. Um, yeah, that makes sense. I do get good shape though. Yeah, pretty good. And now he has this group. So what is he gonna do? Like try to live this, and then this is gonna cascade into this having problems too. So it does kind of. It's feeling like we're approaching a kill here of some kind. And whenever he Ataris this, which Ataris this up, I also have this cut here, so they have to protect the cut, and they can't even get an Incente. So I might just do a Knight's move here and say like, this is mine now. Um, but I do still feel like I have a pretty serious attack on this. I should probably extend up because extending up is a net or a ladder for these stones. They're not going to do that. I might as well strengthen this, right? Before attacking this. So I wonder what the best way to do that is. Or maybe we'll go up here and force him to force me up this way. So I have more of a hold on this area. Because like it's not that convincing that I would be able to like if I turn here and then try to force him across this way, that's gonna like turn into anything interesting. But if I go this way and then they like push me up and stuff, um, then maybe that's more interesting because it has more of an effect on these stones over here. And also like if I go this way, their shape is going to be a lot stronger, I think. This is also going to give them like a push and cut here. If I go like this, but maybe I just keep it a little bit back. Like I don't have to leave that cut honestly to have the same effect, I think. So let's try this. But this does like give them a little bit more wiggle room. So I'm just making this safer and like a lot having this not go out of control in order to do something more over here. And we'll see how it goes. It'd be really funny if they like tried to go out this way and then make me fight this. Um, It'd be interesting. That's probably a good idea, honestly. Um, all right. So I'm gonna take this peep, and then I'm gonna cut through here. Okay, interesting decision. They really want to connect to these stones. I think I have to go back here because if I go in here, it kind of feels like they're just getting to capture this stone. But this will make it a lot more challenging. Again, they actually don't have an eye here yet. So I was kind of thinking like about turning here or like playing this move, but I don't think that's necessarily good yet. I think a jump here is actually awesome because that allows me to nearly surround this group. So like even if something bad happens over here, um, I can let it go. That's fine. But like right now, I could do this like this move right here to make this dog's face. I think it's called a dog's face shape with these three stones. Or now when they push up, like I was talking about before, it's not so bad because I can play here to make it a lot stronger. And also, this is kind of getting close to closing this off too. So I figured this would be fine. Um, It'd be kind of interesting if they. Okay, do I have to worry about that? Because they take it and I go here. And then I guess they get close to taking these stones, so let's not mess around. Okay, so I could push and cut them. And this does get that point that I was talking about, is that helps me like officially be connected to this. So if I go here, I can get out to here. And then maybe I get close, like there might be cutting problems here because if I go here and then they go here, then I go here, then they go there, then there's like craziness. So let's just threaten this first, like I was talking about. So that makes this stronger. And then I can worry about cutting and surrounding this group. Seems pretty chill to me. And I'm pretty confident he only has one eye. This is normally not good shape, but it actually might be all right for this exact situation. Like, um, yeah, because it looks like it does kind of connect them out. But I could just do this move, and then he's gonna fight me around the outside here, and we're gonna see what happens. I might as well, because like as he fights me here, this is gonna make this way stronger, and then I have a greater chance of being able to kill this. So it's probably not too bad of an idea. I don't think this shape is going to end up creating eyes either, realistically. This is kind of a kind of a thin thing I was doing here, so I should expect him to be able to bust through this re realistically. I'm just wondering if I can threaten to cut through him first. I also have to start worrying about this being alive, so I
Yoyomi now starts.
might be making a bit of a mistake. Hmm. I think I'm gonna do this anyway, like, because he gets to Atari, um, but I can like push this around because like if I Atari here, or if I Atari here first, he can't just capture because then I Atari him, and then I can Atari him again here. Let's, yeah, because Atari he extends and I Atari, then he goes here, and then I can connect this. I think we'll see. This is becoming a very interesting fight. Yeah, so let's Atari this. And then we'll go here. So now this is completely surrounded. There is this weakness though. Am I an idiot? Can I like if he Atari's this? I don't know. I might be an idiot. Yeah, if he Atari's this, okay, he's Ataring there. Um, we'll see what happens. Hopefully, he gives me the opportunity to fix these problems I've just created. This might be a little crazy of me to do. All right. Okay. He might capture these stones, it looks like. All right, he's taking that Atari. Um, I could Atari this. I could also Atari on this side. What if, what if I just see, if I Atari and he extends, then he's in like a ladder. This is crazy. If I just connect, it feels like really bad because this is gonna get captured. But if I Atari like this,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
I think
3,
I have to Atari on the outside like this. Yeah, this is not quite that awesome. Okay. All right, he's making his second eye now. So maybe it's time for me to just fix up here and then like kill this. Um, seems pretty reasonable, honestly. Yeah, because he's already alive. Um, actually, not necessarily, because right here I should be able to get out on one of either side. So the question is, can I make this live?
9, 8, 7.
I think I can. I might be stretching it. We'll see. At least do that. Ah, this is. I might be pushing it. I think I'm pushing it because I should probably just fix this first. Yeah, I was thinking, what if this? Oh yeah. Anyway, let's just. Do I do this first?
9, 8,
Yeah, let's cut him here. Down here, I was thinking if I attach right there, that maybe I could make mutual life between this thing and this thing because I have one, two, three, four liberties, and he would have like if he connects, it would be like he would have one, two, three, four liberties. Okay, he's trying to make a second eye. So this has the threat of a double Atari. When he goes here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It might not be an eye though, right? Because if he Atari's here and then goes there, doesn't necessarily look like an eye. Could make it a co. Oh, that's not good. Oh no. All right, it looks like white is not quite winning yet because of this area. I'm gonna try to make mutual life here. All right, this is getting a little difficult. Okay, so we didn't successfully kill because of that mistake I just made, but um, if I attach, uh, I could try to get points in the center. Let's do this. All right, that's not mutual life. All right, let's try to do something. All right, those are dead. That's fine. It looks like we're ahead on points though, somehow. Let me look at that again. I guess if we grab some stuff in the center, we might be okay. So let's do that. We'll go here. I'm also kind of thinking like, what if I could threaten to kill this? Um, but he doesn't want that at all. He's not interested in that. Harass this too. He wants to fight. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, let's just go up. I think he's going into my points. Let's attach here. I'm kind of reading out some stuff where I can like scoop this out. Still says we're ahead. That's cool. But it kind of feels bad like whenever something doesn't work out. So like even though you're ahead, it's like, well, what the heck, you know? I'm not too worried about this becoming under attack because I do have one eye already. All right. Yeah, so I was kind of thinking I go down, like I go here. Yeah, I go here, then they Atari it, and then I can scoop this out as compensation for this. And that this will also help me to maybe they can just connect. Well, if they do that, if they connect and I go here, then they go there, then I go here, then they have to take this, and then I can take a bigger area. So they can't do that. But anyway, what I was figuring is that I fix whatever this is, and then I get over here and I'm threatening the life and death of this. But that also might leave this with not enough eyes to live, you know? Okay, they're trying it. So now I get to do this. Okay, they're being kind of extra now. So I think they're gonna die in my area. Cause can't I just go across here? Okay. Because like if he pushes down through here, it's eventually gonna connect anyway. If he pushes again, I can go here, and then he can't cut because then I take these stones. Oh, he's in trouble. I'm pretty sure. I guess I got to worry about this life and death also, though. So if he does cut, it would be a little bit more challenging than that, you know? But he can't just let me connect, so I think he has to. So it'll be like this. He'll go here, boom, 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 and then I got to fight on the outside. And then hopefully this will race what he's got going on over here. So, all right, guys. This is this has gotten kind of out of control. I mean, what do we expect from like Bling Chikun, right? Oh snap! I meant to grab this from Bling Chikun, my arch nemesis. All right, so that move that he just did, I think, is kind of giving up, unless, yeah, no, I think it's giving up because I can make an eye over here, or I can capture. Can I capture? Or I can at least push out and then capture. So maybe his play is to. Okay, I guess I don't get to do that. Well, we're not letting him connect. I guess maybe his play is to cut over here or something. Okay, I got me eye, so I can play here or here to get the second eye. I could let him push through here more because this isn't quite disconnected, but what I am worried about is this connection over here because that seems like it'd be pretty challenging to deal with. So this does get rid of that cut. It does look like he's getting some pretty nice eye shape though.
9, 8,
Let's just go here. All right, this shouldn't be a challenging fight because I have a lot of friendly forces in the area. You know, all these black stones. All right, I can push and cut them now. I can also be patient and just make sure this is all connected, which doesn't seem too shabby because that movie just made didn't doesn't really make an eye. So because like I figured he had a shot, like if I let him come through here to mess around. But now he should just die big time. This also shouldn't really make an eye. Go like this. Hopefully this Hane doesn't give him too much free stuff that he just lives, because that's really sad. But based on how this guy started the game with like all the territory on the side, I mean, sorry, not this guy, Bling Chikun. Um, based on how Bling Chikun started this game, he was like aiming to basically create this like create a bunch, several weak groups, and then try to live them within my potential. So it makes sense that this is how this ended up. So we'll see what happens. Don't live. Don't live.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I'm
2,
gonna get rid of a
1.
Byoyomi for this.
2 Yoyomis left.
I think if I just play solid here, I should be able to just poke him to death. Um, we'll see. Make that into one eye like that, and then it'll be no eye if he doesn't block it. So that seems like a good move to me. Okay. All right. Come on, Bling Chikun. Come on. Give me this win. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do here. Okay, so he's letting me get rid of this eye if I want. But if he goes here, he gets to make an eye. I think I just Atari this, right? Because I can always pull this out.
9, 8.
Yeah, should be good. We'll see. Yeah, right, because um he can make this eye, but then I get rid of that one, or he can make this eye and then I just go down, and then we're fine. Yeah, because that'll be gone. And then this connection should be completely fine because if he tries anything, okay, so he's decided to make that eye. So I can just pull this out now. And now he should just be dead. Man, two failed kills and then a real one. I think this guy is just overzealous with the like feeling like he's good at living. I think that's what it is. Okay, so he's trying to make it like a kind of for life, but that shouldn't matter because all this stuff should be connected. Like if I go here, um, all this is connected and alive. So it's not, it won't even be for life. And then, yeah, of course, he's going to try to disconnect this. Oh, can he disconnect this? If I go here, though, okay, this was kind of close. But I think if I go here, then he can't disconnect me. Yeah, because if he goes here and then I go here, then I'm threatening to capture it. Um, if he goes here, we can Atari, and then he'll go there, and then I can connect. So it's fine. Okay, he pulled out a weird one there, but it looks like we're gonna be okay. Um, it's kind of crazy that I ended up with more territory than him after this fighting, even though like I didn't successfully kill and I wasn't aiming for territory. Um, that's really strange to me. Um, it wasn't all solid territory. Like it was like giving like some value to my outside wall, of course, but um, that's just kind of strange. He's trying to find a way to cut through, but I don't think he can do it because his only the only moves that kind of do it would be to like go here or go here, and neither of those work. So I don't think this is gonna turn out very well. I started learning to be a bit more like patient with situations like this because like you notice like while this was going on, I like took the opportunity to connect these groups together. I think that's actually what really helped me to get a stranglehold on this. Okay. Yeah, so I should just be able to Atari and then connect. He does get this Atari though. Okay. So he doesn't have this Atari now. Okay, he's just throwing spaghetti at the wall now. Um, what's better? If I go here, I still get this. But if I go here, he pushes, and I still can connect. This is worth more points. Oh my gosh, he's gonna pull something. All right, but the problem with this one is that he gets to play here, but this other way he can jump down to there, and then he might be able to connect it. So I think this is better. I was kind of thinking it's like, okay, he gets these Ataris or whatever. It's okay. He gets a bite out of me. Oh, see, this is where you start getting tested. This was when they start flailing around. All right, I win. They just resigned. Okay, that was a cool game. It kind of got away from me there, like for a second, but yeah. Jeez. Okay. Anyway, GG Bling Chikun. I appreciate the game. Anyway, everyone have a good day.